guys, this is Sage Wisdom by S.L. Harris, and I'm here to do Scorpio's reading. Okay, thank you guys for joining, and please hit the thumbs up button to show support to my channel. We're gonna go ahead and get started. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to read for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Scorpio in terms of whatever message wants to come through that's for the highest good. Thank you for helping me stay tuned in and tapped into source energy to deliver messages for the highest good for Scorpio. I'm asking that love and light surround me, surround the collective at this time, and only deliver messages for the highest good. Please give me clear messages to deliver to the collective, God. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay. Hey, Scorpios. All right, so the overall energy is, you guys have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is talking about spiritual change that's coming about. Sorry for that noise out there. And it's normally brought about through suffering or some kind of disillusionment that you may have been going through. So it's like a new maturity that you're starting to tap into, and you're forgetting about. Wow, it's loud out there. You're forgetting about. It's like you're letting go of the past and you're seeking out new paths in your life at this time. Hey, girly. And that's going to bring happiness to you. Okay, so that's the Spirit is saying. You also have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is talking about you taking a break, taking a pause in your normal activities or whatever you consider normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your regularly scheduled activities, so that you can kind of enter a peaceful period away from demands that may be on you, and you can kind of gain balance and harmony, mostly in your romantic life. Okay, so it's also talking about close family ties. Okay, that's just the energy right there. That's what the Four Wands is saying. Then you have the High Priestess. So this is like your higher self. So it's like you're tapping into a different energy. You're tapping into your inner self. You're gaining more spiritual enlightenment. You're understanding some things about yourself on a deep emotional, spiritual level. You gain an esoteric knowledge from your higher self about the direction you want to go in your life. Okay, so this Four Wands, like you're meditating. You know what I'm saying? To try to understand something about yourself, to get clarity about what you want to do, and to try to understand how to bring harmony in your life in terms of your close family ties and in terms of your relationship. Okay. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about you needing to finish a task. It's something that you left open that's not complete. So it's like something new has started for you, but you have to close out something else in your life that you haven't fully closed out. So it's like it's some errors that you made, and it's due to stagnation, not completing something before this new situation has opened up for you. All right, that's the overall energy. Okay, so basically some kind of spiritual change is coming about through some suffering that was brought on by some disillusioned ideal about yourself. You're going into meditation, and you're trying to tap into what it is that you truly want, so you can close the gap in the mystery in a situation, and that you could finish a task that maybe was not done right in the first place. All right. So your energy, you have the Two of Pentacles. Again, it's like the Spirit is wanting you to focus on what you want, Scorpio, so that you can point your arrow in that direction and shoot towards that. See, look at her. Okay. But you can't shoot the arrow if you're not sure what you're shooting at. What do you want? What do you want to shoot your arrow towards is what they're saying. Okay. So it's like you're juggling something. You're trying to understand, oh my God, I don't know what I want. Do I want to go in this way or do I want to go that way? It's like you're unclear. So just imagine if you had a bow and arrow in your hand, you were like pulling the arrow back and you're not sure what your target is, you can hit the wrong thing. So it's like gaining the clarity that you need so you can focus so you can gain the clarity is what you need to do. So you can know where to point your arrow and where to shoot is what Spirit is saying. Okay. They're saying that it's like right now you're going through a time where you're like a caterpillar and so it's like you're going within. That's that four. It's like you want harmony and you're trying to gain harmony and balance in your life, but your focus is all over the place. You're not focused on the thing that could bring you peace and harmony is what they're saying. It's something that you're still holding on to from the past, like a cycle. A cycle has closed out, but you haven't finished with I guess some of the lessons or something you're not looking at. So it's a mystery in it. The High Priestess mean mystery too. It's like you're not looking at part of the lesson in this old cycle that closed out, which makes it somewhat still open. You know what I'm saying? There's a part that's still open. So it's like you can't move on to this new beginning, or you can't even focus on what this new beginning is or what it means to you because you're still tied into this old situation. Okay? That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay, so you got the Five of Pentacles, which is showing like the conflict that you're experiencing. Then you got the Hierophant. So it's like the situation could have been like a marriage or a committed relationship that you were in, because the Hierophant could represent that. And the Five of Pentacles, there was a lot of conflict within that situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's some kind of, you feel tied to the situation still, is what Spirit is saying. It's because you haven't looked at the lesson and you haven't closed it out. Okay, so some of you, a new situation is already here for you, but you still tied to this old situation, the Hierophant. That's like a commitment that from the past, but there's a lot of conflict within this commitment, the Five of Pentacles, right? But this new opportunities presented itself, and it's like almost to you, Scorpio, like a once in a lifetime opportunity that's presented itself to you. And it's like you don't know how to, you don't know what to focus on, is what they're saying. Okay, the situation is so, I don't know, the word is like, I'm getting like, look, this unicorn. So it's like unicorn is unique, is a unique situation. It's like, it makes you feel like you're on cloud nine, you're happy in the situation. But at the same time, you're trapped in your emotions from this old situation, is what Spirit is saying. Because you got the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is like spilled milk. But in this sense, these cards are different. These Five of Cups is saying it's like your subconscious, your emotions, your feelings, you haven't explored those things. So it's like they're wanting you to tap into that energy. That's the mystery. It's something that you haven't experienced on an emotional level that can help you move past this time that you're in, where you're feeling conflicted or you're not sure where to focus your energy. Is because you haven't looked at the situation on a deep emotional level. It's almost like you're avoiding the water. Like she's a mermaid and she needs the water to survive, right? And then like the waves coming up, but it's like it's not touching her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that water is your subconscious mindset. It's like the emotional part of yourself that needs to be healed. Okay. And it has to do with a past connection, is what Spirit is saying. In order to heal this past connection, before you can like transition out of it, before you can fully close it out and end it, you have to allow yourself to feel what needs to be felt. It's something that you're ignoring, is what Spirit is saying, which is making it incomplete or make you not able to close it out. Okay. Yeah. And the energy is heavy. Okay. Because they're saying, look here, this is you trying to close out the situation. But it's not, you can't close it out until you explore your emotions in regards to the situation, because you got to get the lesson first. That's what Spirit is saying. You have to get the lesson before you close it out. So that's the reason why you don't know that's why you're juggling two things. It's like you have one situation over here and you have a new situation, like a new beginning that started for you, but you got this bow and arrow and you don't know where to focus. Should I still focus on the past, or should I focus on a new situation? In order to get clarity, you got to explore the old situation on the emotional aspect of it in order to get the lesson, so you can fully close it out and you can move on. Is what Spirit is saying. Okay, because that energy is all the energy from your past is like a codependent energy. Okay, and it's like it's holding you back from achieving like the harmony and the stability that you need. At the beginning, we're talking about the four, having stability and harmony in your life. You want like a peace, you want a time of peace and harmony in life. You want like this close romantic tie, but it's something from the past, which some of you is your family ties, is holding you back from moving towards this new romantic cycle. Okay, let me show you the cups. So Six of Cups is like a past relationship or situation. Devil, and this is the demon, is codependent, is real heavy. The energy is heavy because you're choosing not to look at it. This is like an illusion. Okay, so whatever the negative thoughts, the negative feeling you having towards that, if you were to explore your emotions in terms of whatever the situation in the past that the past is bringing up for you, this is the Five of Cups. This is the one you explore your emotions. Like you're avoiding this, so it's making you stay stuck in a situation. You know what I'm saying? The cycle is open because you're not looking at your emotions. You're not learning a lesson. That's what Spirit is saying. But as soon as you can do that, look at this past situation, learn a lesson, you can close it out, and then you can achieve harmony. Four of Wands in your current situation is what Spirit is saying. That's what they're saying. Also, some of you are struggling on a financial, you have a material struggle. It don't necessarily have to be material. It can be like health or something like you're overspending with money. You having like loyalties to family members, like that's that codependency that's there. But they're saying that you can recover from this. You can reverse this bad trend that's been going on. Okay, is what they're saying. Yep, but it's all connected to this past energy that you're in. The five of coin, the five of pentacles type energy is the energy of this devil energy, of this codependent energy. This energy is blocking you from your abundance. It's blocking you from your success. So that's why it's important to close out the cycles what Spirit is saying. Okay. Yes. You have a lot of anxiety around money, and that's what the Seven of Pentacles is. It's like your focus is around money, and you feel like you don't have enough. It's like a block. But that block, like I said, is coming from your emotional self. The emotional aspects of yourself that you haven't looked at is because you're trying to ignore something and just move on. You can't ignore it. You have to tap into it, understand the lesson so that you can move on. And that's what's going to block you. It's going to block you from not receiving the monies that you want, not receiving the happiness on an emotional level that you want, not receiving the abundance that you want. So you know what I'm saying? So you're blocking one area of your life. You're choosing not to look at the emotional aspect and heal from it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. And that's keeping you in this lower energy is what they're saying. Okay. That's what they're saying. Yeah. It's a struggle for you too. Now, when I look at the energies outside of you, Scorpio, they're saying that you can have your wish fulfilled. But again, you at this crossroads, you have to make a decision to move in a different direction. But they're saying before you can make this decision, you have to completely close out this life cycle. And for you, this is going to be painful because it's some emotional stuff that you really, really have been ignoring. Is a huge imbalance when it comes to that. It's a huge imbalance. That's the Justice card. It's something that's not balanced within your own self. They're also saying something that's not balanced within the other situation or the other person from your past. The people from your past had a lot of codependency. They depended on you a lot to, I don't know, get things done or make things run smoothly or whatnot. But they see that you're moving to a new beginning, like a new happy emotional beginning in terms of love and a more stable foundation for yourself. Hold on. Let me finish looking at this energy. It's weird. Hold on. Yeah. So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, they see you moving towards a new beginning, like emotional stability, happiness, everything you want. This is the Holy Grail in financial stability. This is everything you want materially too. Strangely, though, you're not really taking this offer up. Like I said, this new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, new romantic love and new financial stability is like you're not taking the offer. It's look, the offer is here, but you're not taking it. You keep looking at these cups right here. It's because you need to heal from this past situation that you have come from. So it's like you've been out of the situation for a while, but you've just been ignoring your feelings about it. And the whole point of being in situations, even if you think, oh, this situation's not right for me, is for you to learn a lesson so that you can grow. Okay. So you can elevate to a different level. It's like you're at a pause right now, which is blocking you from this abundance, happiness on an emotional level, financial stability, all that. So they're wanting you to get clarity on the direction that you want to take. So cut through this devil energy, cut through this Five of Pentacles energy where it's like holding you back from what it is that you want. Like it's making you're struggling with something right now. Okay. Then you should cut through that so you can look at or embrace or accept what's here for you at this time. Okay. Let me get some clarity. Angels and spirit guide, let's clarify this reading for Scorpio. And they want to get some advice from Archangel Michael. Okay. Give me some advice on these cards. Specifically the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords for Scorpio. What is it that you want Scorpios to know? Like what's advice for them in regards to the situation? That's for the highest good, Spirit. Thank you. Yep, they want you to put a close to the situation where you're uncertain about what you want. Okay, Knight of Swords, which is showing bring the situation to an end, which means tapping into your own intuition, your higher self, and clearing out those old emotions. So that means paying attention to what those emotions are. Okay, because you're being offered something, a chance to move to a different place in your life, but it's like you're ignoring the past, or you're not taking the lessons from the past, is blocking you from success in your current situation. Okay, Spirit is saying that victory is promised to you, but you need to obtain peace and harmony within your own self before you can get this victory. Okay, so you have to take the blinders off. You need to reassess the situation from the past that's holding you back. Okay, so Six of Wands, victory is promised to you, but you're blocking that right now. So you have to take these blinders off because you're ignoring the emotional thing that you're supposed to be looking at. Take those blinders off and reassess the situation. Understand a lesson from the past so that you can move into this victory. Yeah, right now you're coming across as undecided, not knowing what to do or which direction to move in to. You got to step outside of the situation and look at the bigger picture is what they're saying. Step outside yourself. Stop ignoring or putting on hold or blocking whatever the situation in the past was that you don't want to look at so you can make this transition. Okay, so look at this Five of Cups, these emotional aspects of yourself that you ignore so you can transition and move out of this devil energy from the past. Six of Cups and the devil energy is what they're saying. So you can move into more harmony for yourself, for your partner. Just have harmony in general in your life is what Spirit is saying. Anything else? Okay. You got the Moon card, which is showing like deceptions and delays, and that's all around your emotional state. So because your emotions are up and down, or you're deceiving yourself. For you, Scorpio, I feel like you're choosing to ignore something on an emotional level in terms of a past commitment, because you have the Hierophant. Some of you was married, some of just like a deep commitment that you had with someone that brought a lot of distress, and it's like you just left out of it, which was good because you partially ended it, but you also have to look at the lesson so you can fully end the cycle. Is what Spirit is saying. So decision you made, but it is pending, like is not final. You know what I'm saying? That's pending on you. Looking at the circumstances that brought you to that ending is what Spirit is saying, and that'll make it more final. Okay, a few more is what they're telling me. Whew. Okay, so again, they need you to go into meditation to help renew yourself, to help to bring the balance and the clarity that you need. The Four, that's harmony and balance is that you're seeking, and that's on an emotional level, Queen of Cups. So you're going to tap into your intuitive side to kind of get clear on what it is that you want. Is what Spirit is saying. Strange, they want me to pull some more cards. I'm about to pull Archangel Michael. They say, nope, pull more cards for them. They say once you do this, you're going to start seeing money improvements for one. That's the first thing, okay? And you're going to move past this heartbreak energy. And you're going to move past like the chains that's tying you to the past, and it's going to lead to more stability. Yeah, you're going to have more contentment and peace of mind when you do this, is what Spirit is saying. Yep. All right, so Archangel Michael, what's the message for Scorpio? What do you want them to know? What's some advice for them in terms of this reading? Just for the highest good. Forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. So it's again, tapping into the emotional aspect of the situation from the past and releasing it. Okay, here's the prayer. I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger and fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Okay, so forgive yourself. That's the first thing. So forgiving yourself for whatever this past situation was that's kind of holding you back, that's blocking you from moving towards happiness, moving towards harmony, moving towards your abundance. It's saying God is in charge. Okay. It says, dear God, please help me let go of this situation. Give it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everyone and everything involved. Okay. Last card from Archangel Michael. Oh, 2 cards came out. All right. It says, honor and trust your feelings. Again, tapping into the emotional aspect of yourself, dealing with those subconscious emotions that you are choosing to ignore, which is making you stay stuck. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting and guiding and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. So a lot of this 5 of Cups energy from the past that you're holding on to is also making you blocking your communication in your current situation. So you're having a hard time expressing love and expressing emotions as a result of this, is what they're saying. Okay. Let go of fear. Let go of fear now is what Spirit is saying. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. And thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, ego-based thoughts and feelings. So it's really getting in touch with your feelings and your emotions at this time. that's currently there, but it's from a past situation that you completely blocked out. You walked away from the situation, but you haven't healed from the situation, is what Spirit is saying. So in order to open yourself up for abundance and open up yourself towards moving towards this new situation in your life, you're going to have to look at that situation in the past and heal from those emotions from the past. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying. That's what they have for you, Scorpio. Now, this is general. It's like, I really do want to keep going, but I said I'm gonna keep these videos short, no longer than 20 minutes. And so if you want something personalized, reach out to me. I'll put the information in my description box on how to get a personal reading. Thank you so much for watching. And thumbs up if you feel like it resonated. Share if you feel like it benefits someone else. Subscribe if you want to receive regular notifications when I'm on. Thank you. Talk to you guys soon. I send you tons of light and love.